What is up, guys? DZ here. I went to the Fort Wayne Regional Qualifier this past Sunday. I got 23rd place. I wasn't going to go. It's been spring break this past week, so, and, I had school today, so, it was sort of, on a school night. I also hadn't seen my girlfriend for, 6 days or something, and she was coming back on Sunday, but alas, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was life, so I went to the regional. I played against 2 Draco Pals, 2 Monarch, 1 Cosmo, 1 Mirror Match, 1 Atlantean, and 1 Super Heavy Samurai randomly. Surprisingly, Super Heavy Samurai actually have a ton of good cards. Or I say a ton, but they have a couple good cards. They have a couple really, really good cards, but the rest of the deck is just terrible. So kind of stinks. But I'd never played against a deck before. Or I never played against someone competent with that deck, so it was interesting seeing how the deck actually has potential. I'm never gonna play it because it's not very good, but it was better than I thought it was, and that was interesting to play against. Anyway, we played 3 Ancient Cloak, 3 Boots, 3 Ragged Gloves, 1 of this guy. So I talked about this guy in my last video. Basically, when you open a hand that's really good, but with no trap cards, you know that no matter how many mills you get, you can only search 1 trap card because you can't activate multiple boots in a turn. And it's not like you can it's not like we're playing Fluffles and you can mill Vendor and get Bear and then mill Wings and then draw 2 to get more trap cards. So there's some hands you look at and I can't get any more trap cards in one. And so I played Fragile Armor for those hands because you can hopefully draw into a second trap card. You can also draw into side deck stuff. So, and when you draw all monsters, you can get them out of your hand. Overall, I thought this card was fantastic. I had been playing it at locals, I think the past 2 weeks out of the past month that I've been testing the deck. And I'm really glad I played it. I don't regret it. 3 Terror Top, 1 Take Borg. I don't want to play any more than 1 target for Terror Top. I don't care about resolving a second one. You just want to resolve the first one and win. Yeah, so I'm fine giving myself 2 dead Terror Tops in deck, instead of giving myself a bunch more times when I draw one of the targets for it. Because Terror Top is still useful by itself because you can just special summon it, so it's kind of extra copies of E-Telly. Sort of, because you need no field, but I really just didn't want to play any more targets, and I don't regret that at all. I think it's better just to play the 1. 1 Mathematician, after watching the YCS Vegas stream on Saturday, because the regional was on Sunday, like I said, or I might have said, I don't remember if I did, some guy was playing Monster Gate, and Monster Gate seemed really good in theory, but in practice, Monster Gate's only good if you open all monsters, where Mathematician's better, the less monsters you're drawing. And especially if you have, Mathematician E-Telly, that's, way better than Monster Gate E-Telly, way, 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 way better. But although, in theory, maybe I should play both, but, there's just not, anything to cut, so I was fine not playing it. And it also loses to emptiness, Maxi and shit. 1 Blue Layer, God, I hate drawing Blue Layer, I see Blue Layer, I hate drawing Blue Layer, even though, it's probably, the best one to draw out of, the 3 cards in the deck. You don't want to draw, you don't want to draw Blue Layer, you don't want to draw Take Borg, and you don't want to draw Fragile Armor. Honestly, I drew all 3 of those cards, at least once during the event, and, Blue Layer was, always one that I was, angriest about seeing, because, fuck you. Anyway, on to the spells. 3 E-Telly. It's whatever. E-Telly is fucking broken in this deck. Not any more broken than it is in, Cosmo, but boy, it is pretty fucking powerful. 3 Twin Twisters. This card became more important now that Draco Pals are playing, a bajillion counter traps. So I think you just, have to play 3. And, Cosmo setup boards where it's, Tin Can, and they, didn't hit the Dark Destroyer, but they have, 2 back rows. One's probably a Call of Haunted, and one's probably a Strike. And you just, Twin Twister them. So that's pretty cool. 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish, 1 Regeki. Rhoda and Foolish got sided out a lot. There's not too many things that you can actually side out in this deck because you want to keep your engine going. So I sided out Rhoda and Foolish because they're not really they're just extra copies of cards, and they're really bad when you have anti-spell in the deck. I want to play Regeki because I just love sacking people with Regeki. It's so funny, so we'll play that. We played 3 of the Great Trap, we played 3 of the Good Trap, and we played 3 of the Bad Trap. It's funny because when I started playing this deck, I thought that Wing was the worst one, but eventually I realized that Sword is actually the worst one because they can just Twin Twister it. They can Twin Twister Fogblade, but its effect is better. So if it goes off, it's really good. But Sword, oh god, the if like the 800 attack stayed permanently, like with wing, then it would be good. But like sword is just so terrible. It's bad. It's real bad. Played 3 Solemn Strike. There's not really a replacement for this. I know people in my last video were like asking like, is there a replacement for Solemn Strike? And the answer is definitely not. Like there's like you can play Breakthrough Skill. I suppose you could play like Time Space Trap Hole. I suppose you could play like other traps, but in reality there isn't a replacement for Solemn Strike, and that's why it's so expensive. Sorry if you don't have like disposable income to like throw at this game. And then 1 Solemn Warning. Like Solemn Warning is like the 4th Solemn Strike. It's probably better. But Solemn Strike is just really good in a lot of situations, so I like it. And then 1 Emptiness, because you can turn it off with the Dante. And then I played Bottomless as like a last trap card, because like there aren't a lot of great non-floodgate trap cards in this game. Like the Phantom Knight traps are good, but we're playing all those. And like Emptiness is good, but we're playing that. And Solemns are good, but we're maxing out on those. That doesn't leave very much. So I played Bottomless, and I don't regret it at all. It was really good. It was good against Cosmo. It's good against Draco Pals. Didn't draw it against anything else, but this was good for what it was. Just like the best of the worst traps that I didn't want to play, but pretty good actually. 3 Break Sword. Sorry if you don't have these. I don't know what to tell you. 2 Dante, 1 Rebellion, 1 Thanatos, 1 Nightmare. So Jeff doesn't really like Thanatos, and like I talked to him at the regional about it, but like he still doesn't think Thanatos is good. Maybe Key Beetle's better. I originally was using it to like Floodgate against Cosmos, because they don't really have a lot of great outs to it besides like the things that also out F-Zero. So if you can like put your board with like F-Zero and Thanatos, then you can usually just stall to win. But like Jeff like finally convinced me just to like OTK your opponent all the time, so like you don't really need a Thanatos. However, I did use Thanatos I think like twice in situations where I needed to detach a monster to go for the OTK, and my opponent didn't have any monsters on board. So like you can't make Nightmare and just like detach material freely, and you can't make Dark Rebellion without like your opponent having a monster to detach for. So like Thanatos got in there. I think playing Key Beetle might just be better, so we'll probably move to that. I'll probably test it. 2 Levier, like the second one comes up for like bajillion OTKs. You probably should play 2. This guy, so like Jerome was playing this at the UDS bounty tournament, and Jason and I were talking about it, and he thinks it's really good. So basically, this card's like an Armades. So you can like attack over a Cosmo ship, and then like activate Twin Twister, like targeting a back row and Cosmo Town. And like if it's a call, like they can't chain it, and like the Cosmo Town won't get its search effects. Like that's really cool. That never came up, but I think I'm gonna keep this card in here. It's really powerful against Burning Abyss, because you can like obviously like you just boost it up to like 3000 with Wing, and then you can like attack over Dante, and like they don't get the material effect, they don't get the Dante effect, and then also can attack over Beatrice, and they won't get the special summon effect for Pilgrim. So I think this card is worth playing now, but I think it's especially worth playing later. 1 Nightmare Shark, because it's retarded. 1 of this guy, like he's pretty cool. I like him because I think you like have to play him just as an out to like Iron Wall. But you can also make him against Draco Pals when they're down to like very few cards, and you can like pop a scale on your turn. Like if you make it with the blue layer using E-Telly, you can like pop a scale on your turn, and when their turn starts, you like detach to the blue layer to like pop another scale. So that's really cool when they're down to like very few cards. Then 2 F-Zero, like I didn't think the second one came up a lot, but like against Cosmo it comes up quite a bit. So I think you need to play 2, because like a lot of times you put like F-Zero and Thanatos on the board to like try to OTK, and like they push through the they push through both of them like eventually, and then you can just like continue on by summoning the second F-Zero, and they're like, oh shit, like you play 2 of those, I don't have an out. That's exactly what they say. Cool for code. Anyway, 2 Max C, these cards were terrible. 2 Chalice. I preferred going first against Draco Pals, but when I didn't, I would side in the Chalice, so they didn't like make Felgrand or Rafflesia or Dweller. 2 System Down, like this card's actually just stupid against Cosmo. I definitely would have played 3, but they didn't come in the mail in time. That's also why one of them is common. But System Down is fucking insane, so there you go. 3 Anti-Spell, that's pretty stupid. 3 Mask Restrict, because fuck Monarchs. And then 3 Magic Deflector to protect our stupid ass floodgates. I love Magic Deflector. I think it's fantastic. Like having like Mask Restrict and Magic Deflector against Monarchs is really stupid, and like having Magic Deflector Anti-Spell against Pepe is really stupid. So it's whatever. Really glad I played all of those cards. Overall, I thought my list was really good. I felt really polished. I didn't think post-event that there would be any huge changes I would make that like I didn't already know about. Like I know I want to play like another system down, but like I don't. Well, now I have them, but like I didn't have them. But I think I'll probably go to ARG Detroit. Like it is only 2 hours away. But I don't know. I'll consider it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my explanations. I will see you later. Goodbye.